With me now, Scott Bolden, NewsNation political contributor, former chairman of the D.C. Democratic Party. If I were to ever have a legal issue, I'd pick up the phone and call him. I hope...
former prosecutor, too.
Former prosecutor, there we go. I hope we speak on other terms.
Yeah.
But it was interesting because you heard the congressman there say, you know, I acknowledge essentially it's a different beast with Bill Clinton.
Sure.
And the subpoena there, the actions that the committee wants to know about him and his involvement with Epstein is after his time from when he was president of the United States. Do you think he ever heads up to that building and gives testimony or anywhere else?
Odds are that he doesn't, but there are a lot of steps after issuing a subpoena. First of all, it's got to be for information that is relevant, probative, and material generally in regard to testimony and connected to what you're investigating. Here, this oversight committee tends to have an idea, have a thought, and say, well, let's investigate it. The maybe, if you will. Usually you have information already, the documents that he doesn't have yet. You usually review the documents, and if there's some smoking gun documents or witnesses in those documents, then you have a basis to issue a subpoena for live testimony. I anticipate both Clintons and the attorney generals and anyone else that's gotten a subpoena is going to fight that subpoena, either through negotiation or by going to court or arguing that they don't have any testimony to offer that would be relevant to this investigation. Whenever I negotiate a case, and this isn't a case, but it's a case of international magnitude, what does the other side want and what do I have to offer them? What can the U.S. offer Putin in order to make him stop the killing and the bombing? Other than we want peace,
their economy,
and he wants Ukraine. But the economy, he's gotten around a lot of the tariffs, a lot of the sanctions already, and we'll get around the secondary sanctions. But we're on two different pages here. We want peace, and Putin wants Ukraine. And he's more than happy to go after Ukraine with bombing, and he's got North Korea involved as well. And so, progress or not, he's still a KGB agent. And I got to tell you, he doesn't have to do anything in these negotiations but continue to drive forward because he wants Ukraine. On the tariffs, the countries who are subject to these tariffs can continue to negotiate after this deadline. But Donald Trump creates uncertainty in the economy and with big companies because he's all over the place with them. He threatens, he pulls back, he puts more deadlines in, and that's called uncertainty, and every business I've ever represented wants certainty.